All right, step one for the instructional video of the industrial lighting fixture. Some good tunes. Step two, you need a flat-handled screwdriver and a basic crescent wrench. Because of shipping restrictions, I've had to detach the main weight from the main Hollywood boom stand beam. That being said, there is a screw here that needs to be removed. And then you take the main beam and you, with some persuasion, will need to get this back in. Then just making sure that your screw and the hole in the main beam are aligned. Put the screw back into the weight, snug it down, and it's ready to go. Step three, when you've removed all the parts out of the box, they should look like this. All right, next, remove the metal shim out of the baggie. This metal shim goes into this nozzle and you will find an indentation back there. Fits in. You want to leave this on the ground. You're gonna have to work with it just a little bit. It'll lock into place. I don't know if you can get a shot of that or not. But yeah, there it was. Okay, next, your big counterweight thing. The big beam. The thing you need to be careful about. That next goes in to this nozzle. Good idea at this point to tighten it up just a little bit, and you can tighten that up if you can bring the camera down here. Tighten it up with this wing nut. All right, you got your counterbalance weight in place. You next want to release the wheels. So that means you need to pull this doohickey out, and you'll see the wheels easily flip into place. And now tighten this wing nut down to secure the wheels. Give it a little bit of a good turn, make sure it's in place. This is where I would suggest you get somebody to help you, but since I don't have that today, I'm gonna do it myself. Lift the counterweight up, secure it with the wing nut, tighten it down. Next, swing it up and secure it just like so. Again, having somebody to spot this end of the counterweight is going to be very helpful and will reduce damage to you and your property. Again, in the last video I talked to you about the counterweight being right over one wheel. It helps if you have somebody to spot you, but if you don't, make sure it's over one wheel and make sure there's enough of the counterweight bar on that side to balance the contraption. All right, you'll find this also in the baggie. This goes on the last piece or the last bar of the boom stand. You want to find at the base here, small hole. You're going to feed that pin into that small hole till it's almost flush on both sides. Then you want to feed it in to the rest of the boom stand. This is where your tools come into play. Crescent wrench, flat screwdriver. You're going to want to loosen this screw and nut. Make sure that you can easily manipulate that. Then you're going to want to push this on as far as it will go and as far as you can, and then simply just tighten her down. All right, at this juncture in the build, this is how it should look. You can gain more distance here by loosening this. Again, you need to use a little bit of logic and physics to make sure you don't overextend your counterbalance weight. So once you've got it at the desired length and height, it's time to put on your light. But make sure this is hanging freely. All right, I'm gonna loosen this piece of wire that we're using for a cotter pin. Put that to the side for a moment. Pull the pin. Now you've got your light. You're going to want to put the cotter pin back through. Again, a friend helping you with this process is going to make it so much easier. Again, putting the pin back through. All right, taking your cord now, everything's secure. You're going to feed this cord like so, and you will find another clip on the other side. Can you come around? To guide your cord. Okay, you're going to be twisting your cord around your contraption, and there are clips that you can feed the cord into. Okay, I like to use these other wing nuts that are not useful at this juncture. I wouldn't even mess with them. To wrap the cord around, just to give you a little cleaner look. And then plug the lamp in. Here's your light switch. Goes on. It goes off. Couple last things. Now that you've got the light in swinging position, you can make your adjustments. I'm going to lift this all the way up to the ceiling and tighten it down. Once you've tightened it down, make sure that counterweight is over a wheel. Thank you so much for the opportunity to send this to you. Tell your dad I said thank you as well. But here is our industrial Hollywood boom stand light. Thanks again.